Global indices traded with a swing. However, we have seen a little bullish bias. We have seen good rise across indices, specifically US, Germany. We have seen good rise. So now what to expect is, can we expect the indices to continue with the bullish momentum? Can we buy the indices? And if yes, and at what levels? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. First, we look into NASDAQ100 followed with Dow Jones, then DAX, and in the end, FTSE100 or UK100. So diverse instruments, diverse countries, diverse time zones. Do listen to it carefully. Definitely, each and every index has a correlation to it. So you should see the, or you should listen the analysis in whole. Do watch till the end. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Your every like, share, subscribe, and comment is a great support motivation for me to deliver on time every time to the best of my abilities. Next update will be released before the US session. To do watch that also, and hence press the bell icon. You can also stay tuned with the latest update by joining my free Telegram channel. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. With that, let's start. First, we'll look into Tech 100, followed with US30 and then Germany and UK. Now, look at US30 on the hourly charts. Yesterday, I mentioned in my analysis that I will be expecting it for a reversal and a rise. Precisely that has happened. Now, it has come back to the next resistance zone at 49.50, 49.40. Also, if you look at it, is trading in this bullish channel. Also, you should note that the moving averages have crossed over. The hourly charts, the 20 and 50 has crossed over. The 20 and 100 has crossed over. Bullish sign. Support is now seen at around 14,860, 14,840 zone. This is a very good support, and ultimate support is 48,800 for the day. Below 14,800 is where the bears will try to take over. Now, also you must note that, see, this is, it has breached 49.50 and 70 zone. However, my next resistance zone at 49.70 is yet intact. It has not yet breached that levels yet. Now, and also see the behavior here: rise retracement, rise retracement, rise retracement, and hence a possible drop for 14,860, 14,840 levels cannot be denied. But let's have a further detailed look. Stochastic looking downwards, MACD crossing over for a sell, and on the hourly charts it appears that possibly it can pull the prices little down. RSI is flat. On the 2 hour, moving averages started to converge, and see, almost double top is seen here. We have to wait for it to break past 14,970, certainly beyond which for 15,050, 15,100 can be achieved. But right now, we are looking forward to a little downward move, because see, good bullishness is seen here so far. At the same time, moving averages are converging. Good bullish sign it is, and it is not yet crossed over. I will wait for a crossover. Stochastic is looking downwards. MACD is in green, trying to converge here. You can see this. You can sense it. That now possibly a conversion means little bearishness, and it can possibly try to pull the prices little down. RSI is flat. Coming to 3 hour chart. So see, pullback on the downside does not mean that it can continue with the complete bearishness, because see, the days just started. Europe session might bring bearishness, but then US session can again reverse the thing. So let's wait a little more. Now, right now, for the time being, it appears that yes, there could be a little drop here, and hence I will recommend you to sell at 14,900 levels, below which one can expect it to achieve 14,840 zone, which is a great support. And if below that, 14,800 is the next support. If 14,800 is reached, that is the time you can say that it is turning bearish. Stock, I think, it was overbought. It is cooled down a bit. MACD is extremely bullish. It is now trying to converge. First wave is done. I will look forward to the red part of this wave. Let's see if it yields the red part or it yields the bearish side of this wave. RSI is flat. Coming to 4 hour charts. On the 4 hour charts as well, see double top levels 49.50, 49.60. Then there is slight, you can see this red candle. The next candle or this candle itself, I will definitely observe 14,900 is a good support, and then I will look forward to 14,840 zone, and below that it can continue with the bearish momentum. 14,800, 14,760 are the next support levels. Stochastic overbought. MACD is divergent bullish, and now see, candle size have flattened. Possibly it could converge a bit. RSI is also flat. Coming to the most important part, the daily chart. Now see, on the daily charts, the moving averages are on the verge of a crossover. This is the 20 and 50 period moving average, and this is also great resistance at 15,100. Now also one must note that it is achieved slightly higher levels for the same candle, and one must also know that higher highs, higher lows. So one thing is clear, possibly there could be a little retracement with the Europe session where one can expect a little drop for 14.8, 4060 or in fact 14.800. Now for the day, only and only if you see it trading below 14.700 is where the bears will try to take over. As long as 14.700 is respected, we can expect a possible bounce back, because see, first after the reversal sign, first bullish candle, we can expect a second bullish candle, and see it is trying to create a symmetry here possibly, and also might try to touch the moving average, which is right now sitting at around 15,100. Also one must note that this is the highs of this channel here. So 15,100 is what it can look forward to. It can yield second green candle, and that is why I say first thing is you can sell right now at 14,900, but then be alert for 14,800, 4060 at the first resistance, and then 14,800. In fact, 14,760 and 14,700 are the subsequent resistance. Also, it can show you pullback, but as the more it drops, because see below 14,800, the bears will have the chart there. That is the critical support levels, and also a little drop below 14,800 might, you know, uh, increase the chances for the further bearish move, because see, that will be greater than half the complete body size of the previous move. So only below 14,800 is where little more bearishness is seen. But as long as 14,800 is respected, possibility of a bounce back will be very, very high. And on the upside, beyond 14,970, you can stay long for 15,000 and 15,100 levels. With that, you can take your positions accordingly. And see, on the downside, we have seen sell entry at 14,900, buying at 14,970. Take your positions accordingly. Do watch the next update. Definitely, it will bring more clarity for the US session. Now, let's have a look at US30. And before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. 25th batch is going to start on first week of September. Only limited seats are available. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now, look at US30 drop, consolidation, drop. See, double bottom levels, that is most important. Double bottom levels, it has almost bounced back from the 34,250 levels, which is precisely the double bottom levels here. Now it is trying to consolidate. Any drop below 34,250 is where more bears will take over. But right now what is happening, see, multiple candles getting the resistance here at 34,450 levels. You can see this on the hourly chart, beautifully getting a reverse from the same zone. Hence I will recommend you to buy here at 34,470 levels, then wait for it to break past 34 500 550. 550 is the ultimate, and then 34 600. These are two very, very great resistances. So only below, beyond 34 600, we can confirm that the reversal is there, and we can expect further rise, because see what has happened after the drop. It has achieved higher highs, flat bottom. So this is important to note. Flat bottom is important because see, it has got the support precisely from the same levels. Now, on the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 35 400, or rather I will say 35 380 levels, below which you can expect 350 300 as a good support, and then 250 as a great support. Stochastic is comfortable. It is retraced to the top. The MACD is still trading with little bullish bias. You can see it has just crossed over, but this is hardly any variance or deviation here. Suggests that it is still not decisive. RSI is also flat, suggests that not willing to take a direction as of now. On the two, similar observation on the 2 hour charts as well. See, after the consolidation, we have seen this break, and it is still continuing to trade in this channel. This is a bearish channel, remember the fact, and hence as long as 34,600 is not breached today, we should not be treating this as bullish. Stochastic looking down, MACD is almost flat here, and in green, RSI is also flat. Coming to 3 hour charts, similar observation, I'm not going to repeat it. Stochastic is flat here, MACD has crossed over, it's still trading with a bullish bias. It is trying to retrace as much as it can. RSI is flat. Coming to 4, similar observation, nothing different. Lower highs, flat bottom, stochastic flat. RSI has crossed over. Now see, after the crossover, this is almost running flat without any much of deviation or divergence here. So this suggests that the bullishness is very little. RSI is also flat. Coming to the daily. Now look at daily chart. The candle closed in red, and it was a swing candle, almost achieving double bottom and higher highs. So one thing is clear, above 34 460 levels you can buy, but then I will look forward to a move above 34 500, and see this candle you have to be cautious. Any rise above 34 600 could bring further bullishness there. So yes, staying long above 34,460 could bring more bullishness. However, now the moving averages have started to converge down. Yesterday was a red candle, and any drop below 34,380 is where you can sell for. But then be alert for 34,250, 200 levels. And also, if you look at the stochastic is oversold, the MACD is extremely bearish, which suggests that there should be a greener candle. It may try to converge a bit. RSI is also hitting the bottom. Considering this, I will recommend you to buy US30 today at 34,460 and sell at 34,380. For this 80 points, do not trade on the downside. Only below 34,250 is where the bears will try to take over, and you can expect that once it draws below 34,250, we are looking at 34,200. Definitely is a great support here. 34,200, very good support, and if it breaks below this, you can just stay short for 34,000 levels in the near future. On the upside, beyond 34,450, 34,500, 550, 600, 650, you can expect every 50 points there is a little resistance on the upside. Be careful, only above 34,600 is where the bulls will try to take over. And as long as 34,600 is not breached, we should not be considering US30 as bullish for the day. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at DAX or Germany40. Now see DAX on the hourly charts, you can see this, and the bottom of this at 15,600. Now 15,600 is going to remain a very good support for DAX for the day, and then 15,550. Only and only if we see DAX below 15,550, you can see that, you can confirm that it is going to crash. Else it is right now taking the support at 15,600. Very good support. At the same time, one must note that see, it has reversed the gains here, then now trying to retrace a bit, trying to consolidate here. Moving average has crossed over on the hourly charts, which is a bullish sign, and hence once you see it trading beyond 15,670, you can buy, expect 15,700. Now 15,700 we have discussed several times. It was a great support earlier, it is going to be a great resistance now. 15,700, 720, only above which we can expect that DAX is going to stay bullish. Stochastic overbought, MACD flat, RSI flat. Coming to 2-hour chart, similar observation. Just note that it has to come out of the zone. 15,700, 720 is a great resistance, and beyond that only we are looking forward to a rise for 15,800 level, the next strongest resistance. Stochastic flat, MACD is trading with little divergence, RSI is flat. Coming to 3-hour. Now on the 3-hour chart, see a similar observation. We can see a great support is getting created at 15,600, 15,550 zone. Stochastic rising here too. MACD is trading with little divergence and bullishness, while you can also note that see, this is one wave and this is going to yield another wave here. So possibility of a rise exists here. RSI is also flat. Coming to 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, see, one thing is very clear. See, multiple candles failing to break below 15,550 levels is a very important observation, because below that only the bears will try to take over. Right now, and lower highs. Right now what it is trying to do, it is trying to trade in this bearish channel. So yes, you can buy at 15,570, but then be careful. 15,700, 720 is the zone. It needs to break past by. If it stays above 15,700, 720, possibly we can look forward to 15,755, 15,800. 15,800 is the ultimate level which it might try to touch. On the downside, you can sell here at 620, but then 600, 580, 550. These are very strong support levels, so you can put a 20 points trailing stop loss there. So this is what the observation so far. Let's also have a look at the daily charts for that. And on the daily chart, see, one point here is higher lows, higher highs. Second is a greener body here. Third is that second green candle can get formed, but then on the upside 15,720 levels you should watch out for. Beyond that only the bulls will try to take over for 15,800. Now what is happening here? See, identically symmetrical candles with a higher low. So this candle can be of this size. So possibly we can expect a little rise. However, any drop below 15,550, you should be taking it very seriously and considering it for a reversal. I possibly expect it to yield a greener candle today. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish trying to converge, RSI is flat. So considering this, I will recommend you to buy here at 15,670 levels. Expect 700, 720 as the first target, and then possibly we are looking at 15,760, 800 levels. On the downside, I will recommend a sell at 15,620. However, remember, I will still recommend that we are going to look forward to a reversal later in the day. if it continues with the drop till 15,550 and you see a support there, you can possibly buy at around those levels and expect a rise later in the day with the US session. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at FTSE 100. Now see FTSE 100 on the hourly chart, it has achieved 7320. We talked about 7320 levels as the critical resistance and it has reversed all the gains immediately. Now see, it is almost trying to consolidate between 57 to 57 to 80 levels. So this makes this zone as a completely non-tradable zone. Do not trade between 7 to 57 to 80 levels. In fact, 7 to 40 is another very good support. Stochastic is comfortable here, trying to trade with slight bearish bias. MACD is flat, RSI looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. Coming to the 2-hour, similar observation on the 2-hour charts as well. Consolidating here, higher lows, higher highs. Stochastic has dropped, MACD trying to converge a bit, RSI looking downwards. Coming to 3-hour charts. Now see, on the 3-hour charts, after the drop here, little retracement and again trying to look down. Now see, it is trying to create a newer channel, but I will recommend, see, it has come out of this bearish channel. It is just trying to retrace. Possibly we can expect a little more rise. Hence, once you see trading above 7 to 80, you can buy again and expect it to rise for 7300, 320. Only thing is, once 7320 is breached, that is the point where we can expect little more bullishness. However, as long as 7350 is not breached, we should not be treating it as a bullish for the day. Stochastic rising, MACD is yielding a second greener part of this wave. And if you look at RSI, this is almost flat. Coming to 4-hour charts, phase of consolidation, indecision, you can say. And below 7 to 50, you can sell. However, 7 to 40, 7 to 20 are great support. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is trading with little divergence and bullishness, while RSI is almost at bottom. Coming to the daily chart. Now see, on the daily charts, first of all, higher lows, higher highs. Now, if it breaks below 7 to 40 level, that is the level below which it will try to get a downward pull. I will expect it to again stay above 7 to 80 and continue with the reversal. This candle could be a reversal sign for FTSE 100 if it breaks past 7320 levels, then and then only. Stochastic oversold trying to recover. MACD is trading with extremely fat poly. It can try to converge. RSI is oversold. Considering this, you can buy at 7 to 80. Expect 300, 320 as the first resistance zone. Beyond 320 is where the bulls will take over for 7350 and 7400 levels. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 7250. But then, or those who want to take a little safer entry should wait for 7 to 40 levels, below which only the bears will try to take over. Take your positions accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again with the US indices analysis before the US session. Thank you. Stay tuned. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.